I think I got that on camera. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. Go, go.
A dead body. Oh my God, a dead body.
She's looking up. She just looked up, like in a tree or something. Oh, CJ, get up, get up, get up. Get up, fell. Come on, go, 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 go.
Grizzly Gaz, a YouTuber famous for camping in remote and unusual places, returned to a forest he had explored before, this time with his dog by his side. As he moved through the foggy woods, a strange and unsettling atmosphere hung in the air. Later, when he set up camp for the night, he suddenly heard something chilling.
I don't feel like stopping here if there's going on.
Gunfire rang out through the forest, filling him with unease. Deciding it was best not to linger, he started to leave, only to notice something unusual. Just moments later, a new sound reached his ears.
And see, I start hearing stuff, but then when I stop and I breathe like that,
A chilling scream pierced the air, instantly followed by another gunshot. At first, he dismissed it, but later informed his viewers that he had reported the incident to the police. Since then, however, no further details about the case have ever been released. Dan, a popular YouTuber recognized for sharing his outdoor journeys, ventured into the Forest of Sorrow on November 18, 2024. The place carries a dark reputation tied to eerie rituals, ghostly encounters, and unexplained disappearances. After pitching his camp, Dan set off for a walk. About an hour later, as dusk settled in, he began making his way back, unaware of what awaited him.
Yo! What was that? What the... Dude, that sounded powerful. That sounded like something big is...
Driven by curiosity, he followed the path to investigate. Soon, an unusual sound echoed through the forest, and it wouldn't be the last time he heard it.
Oh, what the f... What was that?
Feeling uneasy, Dan headed back to his camp, but he wasn't alone. Someone was moving through the woods nearby.
I just saw a light. I saw a light. Dude. I just saw a light right over here. I think I got it on film. Wait. I didn't have this chair over here. This chair is closer to my tent. And dude, my tent is open. What the f... No, dude, my tent was not. No, my tent was not open when I left here.
Even so, he decided to spend the night, thinking the unease might fade, but only a few hours later, he was suddenly jolted awake.
Somebody outside. There's somebody outside. Who's out here? Who's out here? Answer me, who is out here?
He later reported the incident to the forest rangers. A YouTuber out exploring with Angelo heads off into a dark forest by himself using the Randonautica app and stumbles on a weird pile of cryptic objects. As he inspects them, he gets the creepy feeling that he's being watched.
For some reason, I thought there was going to be something behind that. They are all victims in place this. I see them all day long. My head, it hurts. 17. What the hell, man? Okay. I think I have an idea. What is this thing? The pooky little puppy. Okay. It's really weird. See all the scribbles. Okay. Okay. I think. Oh, geez, he's right there.
He ducks into the bushes fast, pulls out his camera, and quietly films the person.
Oh, crap. This dude's got an axe. Oh. The thing is, I have my teeth. Saw me. Oh, crap. How did he not see me?
Angelo has no clue what the person is up to, but he knows he needs to get out fast, before it's too late. One night, David and his friends decided to experiment with the Randonautica app. After setting their intentions, they followed its directions, which led them deep into a dark forest until they reached the pinned location. There, they found evidence that someone had been living there, along with unsettling signs like a Ouija board and strange structures. Things became even eerier when they stumbled upon something unexpected.
Get out of here, man. Oh, look, dude. There's masks everywhere. It's in the trees. No, look, on the trees, there's all masks. Every tree's got... There's someone down there, man. Quick, go over here, go. Go. There's someone over there. There's someone there.
A figure appeared to be standing behind a tree, and the moment they saw it, they bolted in panic. After catching their breath, they decided to return for a more cautious second look.
I don't know, how do we even get out of here? Come on, go!
This time, they were sure they wouldn't be coming back and certain they would never use the app again. YouTuber Exploring with Bear set out alone into a remote forest in Ohio.
I tried coming back here on a live with you guys, but it wasn't coming in good. So I wanted to do another video where we can get some good pictures and explore this place at night, but be able to see better. What was that?
After a viewer shared a chilling Bigfoot sighting in the area, Bear immediately sensed that something was off.
Oh, I just seen a light back there. Real quick, was that eyes? Was that eye shine? It was super fast, but oh, there it was again. Right there, look. Eyes. Big monster eyes. Do you guys see it? What is that? It's staring at us. Oh, it just stood up. That thing is huge. Look how big that is. Right in the middle of the... Oh man, I can't zoom. I don't want to move because I don't want to lose it. That thing is big. What is it doing? It like got low. It went lower.
Eerie sounds echoed through the forest, and as Bear ventured further in, he caught sight of something unusual.
There's something big and brown standing right there. Oh, and it's moving. Oh man, I can't, guys. That's something right there. Can you see that? Wait, was that a light there? Where'd it go? Whoop! Oh crap. Why'd I do what? There's no freaking way I was just seeing what I was seeing now. I don't even want to go no more.
It matched what had been described in the viewer's sighting.
Whoa. Whoa. And it disappeared. There was did you guys see that? There was a dark shadow in the middle of the beam of light. I don't know how it looked on camera. I was looking with my plain eyes. And it started coming my way. It was like a circle. And then just vanished. Something dark. No. Man. Oh my goodness.
He noticed more movement and heard even stranger noises. Eventually, Bear decided to turn back, leaving whatever was out there a mystery. Grizzly Gaz, a dedicated UK outdoorsman, films his solo camping and wilderness adventures across the country. This trip was supposed to be straightforward, testing out a new tarp shelter and sleeping bag with an easy overnight in Yorkshire's peaceful woods. But after nightfall, things quickly took a strange turn. In a hurry to set up camp before darkness fell, Gaz grabbed his gear, food, and dog, heading deeper into the forest. There was still enough daylight to find a quiet, isolated spot far from other campers.
It's about 7:15 at night, so I need to get to camp. So I need to do a bit of fire prep. Anyway, let's get to camp, shall we? Let's stop blabbering on.
As Gaz searched for a suitable spot, he came across evidence of previous campers. A charred mattress with blackened springs sat at the center of the site. Trash, toilet paper, and tools had been left behind carelessly, showing no regard for cleaning up.
Oh, look at this. Looks like some knobbers have been here. Left over right. Nice. Look at the state of it. Mattresses and that. Looks like this isn't a decent spot for me to camp anymore. But they've been sawing trees down and that. What the? Honestly, people just don't have any respect.
Gaz comes across a handsaw left behind at the site. It appears undamaged, leaving him wondering why it was abandoned. Were the previous visitors cutting down trees? There's no evidence of a bushcraft shelter, and experienced campers know that fires require dry wood, so anyone gathering kindling would collect dead branches, not chop green timber. The situation doesn't make sense, and with no one around to explain, the mystery lingers. The campsite has clearly been deserted for some time, and Gaz is frustrated by the careless mess left in such a quiet spot. As daylight fades, he decides to clean up the area and set up his own camp.
Clear all that crap up, sort fire pit out, find me grill, set tent up. I need to try and get a fire going now as well, and it's been pissing it down. But first, let's have a beer, shall we? Got these off next door neighbour.
Once he finished his beer and the rain eased, Gaz lit the fire, and that's when the night's first eerie incident started.
Let's see if we can get this going, shall we? Get some of this oak in the bottom. We're not going to have a massive fire tonight because I just want to cook my food. I'm just trying to use what them idiots have.
Snaps and bangs, like breaking twigs, echoed through the forest. Gaz didn't pay much attention and kept working on his fire, but once he settled into his hammock, the noises grew louder and more frequent, as if someone or something was drawing near. Trying to shake off his unease, Gaz cooked some steak and chicken for dinner, which seemed to help. He was hoping for a quiet night, enjoying the gentle crackle of the campfire and the fresh scent of rain in the air. Whatever it is, it's making no effort to hide its approach. Gaz stops speaking to the camera and scans the area, but sees nothing. With plenty of wildlife around, he isn't overly worried. Yet, Gaz and Fendi settle in for the night, still focused on testing the new shelter and sleeping bag, blissfully unaware of what's about to happen.
Aegis Max UL sleeping bag, but I'll probably do that in the morning. If not, it'll be another video. So, subscribe for that, will you? Anyway, we're going to chill out now, and I'll...
As Gaz signs off with his viewers, less than 2 hours later, he's abruptly woken by noises approaching his campsite. He calms his dog inside the tent and listens intently, trying to figure out what's happening outside. Something is definitely moving, but he can't tell whether it's on 2 legs or 4.
Come on, someone's... I've got...
He He sits in the tent, every second dragging on. Along with the creature roaming the campsite, strange sounds ripple through the trees. Initially, they resemble chirping, maybe crows or ravens, but gradually the noise transforms into something completely unfamiliar. Gaz dons his boots and headlamp and ventures outside to check it out.
I know it's someone with me. Got a big dog here. And a nice knife with your name on it.
Suspecting it might be the previous campers who left the trash, he yells into the woods, trying to warn off anything that could be looking for trouble. Gaz keeps looking but can't pinpoint the source of the noise. Whatever it is, it remains hidden in the shadows, and standing alone in the open could be risky. He decides to retreat into his hammock.
Could have been people just around, couldn't it? Try to scare me in that. Well, they succeeded for a bit.
Lying in his hammock, Gaz strained to hear if the noises were still close by. Fortunately, they seemed to have quieted down a bit. Hoping to finally get some rest, he tried to settle in, but sleep continued to evade him. As Gaz called out, footsteps retreated, showing it was a person deliberately messing with him. He was left wondering why anyone would do this, realizing the person clearly wasn't in their right mind, which made the situation even more terrifying. Staying put felt dangerous, but moving through the bushes with the intruder possibly watching didn't seem safe either.
Someone just out. It's gotta be. It sounds like hooked off now.
Trying to shake off his unease, he lay down, listening intently to the surrounding sounds and waiting for dawn, which thankfully eventually arrived.
Good morning. If you can say good morning.
I'm gonna go out and have a look outside now and see if there's any damage around to the hammock. Well, everything looks untouched. I'm gonna get out and check everything.
When Gaz checked his belongings, he was surprised to find everything untouched. Relieved, he packed up and left the forest, grateful to escape unharmed. Yet questions remain. Who was that person, and what were they doing in the woods? Meet Chelsea, Lomar, and their loyal dog Kia, the adventurous team behind Paranormal Discovery. They focus on exploring the mysteries of cryptids, creatures often considered mythical. The team returns to the remote swamplands they call the Wastelands, a primeval, untouched forest in Nova Scotia. This site is especially meaningful to them, as a past investigation here left them feeling surrounded and watched by Bigfoot.
In the Wastelands, where we actually feel like we were surrounded and circled by Bigfoot. So what we're gonna do is two things.
Lomar quickly senses a familiar unease, his intuition warning him, don't look too hard, as he notices strange tree formations, including one that appears to have been violently uprooted.
The deeper I look into the woods, the more my intuition is saying, like, don't look too hard.
Tree was like ripped out of the ground.
Oh, I feel like we're in their, like, habitat. Like, I feel like this specific area is where they...
A disturbing stench fills the air, prompting Lomar to challenge any presence to reveal itself.
Can you please prove your existence?
What? Do you smell that?
Moments later, Kia fixates on something unseen, her gaze intense and unwavering.
She's looking up. She's looking up. She just looked up, like in a tree.
An early sign of the intelligence lurking nearby. As they venture deeper into the forest, Chelsea observes their intense focus on unusual tree formations, convinced that not every anomaly can be explained by nature alone.
We are going to be looking more for that like tree structure kind of things that are kind of in odd places. You know, it's something that a lot of people overlook when they walk into forests, right? They think it's just nature that's doing this stuff, and not every single time it is going to be nature. I am a firm believer that
Lomar keeps experiencing a strange sensation, a persistent feeling that something has always been in this forest that just doesn't feel right.
I've always felt weird. Like even Key, look at that right now. There's always been something in this forest that I felt off about, and even her. And it's like, I know feelings sometimes aren't 100% facts, but like, what do these feelings mean?
Kia shares the same uneasy feeling, and the forest's unsettling atmosphere is made even more intense by the presence of strange dogs.
There's almost like a weird ambience tonight. Do you feel that weird ambience? Oh, listen. Every single time. Every time we come here, there's like dogs in this forest.
Oh. It's just like some sort of calf or something. I thought I just heard walking behind us. Okay.
The sounds intensify dramatically, punctuated by loud yelling.
I was like yelling.
I was yelling.
The echoes carry through the trees, causing Kia to move deeper into the woods. There, they find a tree wedged tightly between two others.
That's creepy. Even that. Look, it looks like someone jammed it in between those two trees. See that?
Yeah.
That looks intentional to me.
It could be.
This leads them to suspect it was placed intentionally. Lomar shares his theory that Bigfoot are interdimensional beings, able to choose when and where to manifest.
This whole Bigfoot thing is like, I believe it. I believe they're interdimensional beings. I believe that they can pick and choose where they want and when they want to come in. The thing is, you can't expect to see one every single time you go up.
Direct sightings are uncommon, so indirect clues become especially significant. As night falls, Kia begins to display severe distress, letting out moans.
She's like moaning or something. That's nervous. You okay, Kiki? There's cracking.
Why is it? The second I said I'm a strong believer, that happened.
Then, the sharp sound of cracking echoes heightening her anxiety. As night sets in, the activity escalates, with mysterious whoops followed by other unidentifiable noises.
Behind the tent?
I don't know. What did you hear?
It sounded like shuffling. That sounds like a Maltese Shih Tzu mix. What, Kia?
That's in the forest, though.
It sounds too much like a dog. In my
Sounds like a little dog, though.
It does. That's why I said it sounds like a Maltese Shih Tzu mix.
In the heart of the wilderness, Kia's heightened senses are unmistakable. She sensed their presence even before any sound reached them.
What?
There's a stench. It's coming from out there.
Yeah.
What do you see, babe?
Once again, Kia fixes her gaze upward, signaling the presence of something unseen.
She's looking up. She's looking up. She just looked up, like in a tree or something.
Lomar repeats his sense of being watched, as if something is monitoring their every move, accompanied by the unmistakable sound of a tree being shaken.
Watch.
What?
I feel like we're being watched.
Already?
Like, the deeper I look into the woods, the more my intuition is saying, like, don't look too hard. So, like, I want to look into the woods and spend time.
Sounds like someone's shaking a tree. Hello?
Is this full moon tonight?
This only heightens his unease. Kaya continues to moan nervously, her distress punctuated by another eerie whoop.
You heard that whoop?
Uh-huh. There was again.
Lomar then notices something terrifying, glowing eyes staring back.
What?
I just saw glowing eyes. Like, I saw two lights. Two little lights of glowing something.
In the darkness, confirming an intelligent presence, the team uses a spirit box to try for direct communication.
That said I'm from the 1700s, right? It was answering my question. What century did something happen in?
That's right. You did ask that question.
The encounters become more physical when Lomar feels something brush against his arm.
Touching me.
What?
Something's touching my arm. The one that's holding the flashlight.
Really?
Yeah.
It pulls on his jacket, which they believe signals a protective spirit guide. They also experience an intense feeling, as though passing through a portal or doorway.
It felt like a portal.
Exactly. We just walked through a doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. And it's not a doorway we were walking.
As if stepping into another dimension, the spirit box keeps providing unsettling messages, repeating the words, "trapped here."
And then this just said trapped here.
That's like ripped out of the ground, Chels.
Spirit Talker just said you're being followed. That's like the third time it's mentioned something like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
As the night goes on, Kia's distress intensifies. She shakes and tugs, desperate to get away. Even while they start packing, the eerie grunting noises persist.
Hello? Just,
I heard that one too, actually.
I'm hearing grunting, man.
The investigation ends with a chilling realization. They've encountered an active, intelligent haunting. The cryptids and spirits acknowledge the team's presence, respond to questions, interact physically, and leave seemingly intentional markers. This indicates conscious entities, not just residual energy, reacting to Chelsea, Lomar, and Kia. While skeptics might dismiss unexplained sounds or subtle movements, the consistency and intensity of the experiences, captured live on camera, make this some of the most compelling cryptid evidence ever recorded. Mark Wilkins, the creator behind Northeast Georgia Kayak Fishing, has been a calming presence online for over 6 years. His channel has brought viewers along on quiet river trips, showcasing the beauty of nature and the simple joy of kayak fishing. But on December 13th, 2024, what began as an ordinary fishing outing quickly turned into a nightmare. That morning, Lake Emery was blanketed in a thin mist, especially around the Little Tennessee River. Mark had invited his longtime friend John to join him, and together they loaded up their kayaks, secured their fishing gear, and clipped GoPros to their chests to capture the day. They had fished these waters many times before, and the familiarity made the trip feel even more relaxing. For the first few hours, it was perfect, casting lines, sharing stories, and letting the current guide them through the bends of the river. Then, out of nowhere, they saw something.
A human being?
Copy that.
Say again?
Copy. I think we got it here. Yep, we do. Oh my God. What the? Oh my. I gotta call the police. It's right there. God,
I don't want to sit here and poke at 911. I am fishing on Lake Emery, and I have come across.
We're out on Lake Emery.
I am putting at the boat ramp, and I was going down towards the discharge, the water station discharge, and I'm kind of in between the discharge and the boat ramp, heading down towards the dam.
Okay, are you in the water?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it. I mean, it could. I mean, it looks like. I mean, there's a hand sticking up. There's a rotted face. I don't know if it's some kind of stupid Halloween spooky thing, but I'm not touching it. So.
Okay, what was your name, sir?
My name is Mark Wilkins. It looks like it's been here for him.
5051 or 5005, your phone number?
Yes, sir. John, go up there and look at that and tell me what you think. No, you can see his face. I mean, I thought it was like some kind of yard decoration or something, but I don't know, dude. That looks pretty.
That looks like a person.
Yeah, like it's been here for a minute. Oh my God, dear Lord, please rest that person's soul. Oh.
That's sad.
I mean, I saw that hand sticking up, and I was just like, is that some kind of Halloween, like, spooky yard thing that ended up in here?
Right.
Because it is small.
Yeah, it is.
But I looked at the face, dude. It's definitely a person. Hey, and there's shoes at the boat ramp, dude. There's just a pair of, like, little Crocs, not like a girl-sized Crocs just sitting there at the boat ramp. Weird.
What's the report of a girl missing?
Yeah, it was like a young, it's hard to tell by that face. It was like a young girl, but there's no way that would decay in that fast. I mean, I don't know how long they said she was missing in that little thing, but.
Yeah, this looks like it's been there a minute.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. I'll call you if I need it.
Okay. All right. Hey, don't forget to check that boat ramp, dude. Those little pairs of shoes. That's.
We got somebody.
Oh.
We got a deputy going down there now.
That's creepy.
Within minutes, the police arrived and confirmed Mark and John's worst fear. It was the body of a young girl, her life tragically cut short. Nearby, a pair of shoes was discovered on the riverbank, seemingly belonging to her, but who she was, how she ended up there, and what really happened remained unanswered questions. The lake, once serene, was quickly transformed into a crime scene as officers cordoned off the area. Shaken, Mark and John stayed to give their statements. Later, Mark uploaded the footage to YouTube, where his subscribers responded with an outpouring of support, mourning the young girl and commending the men for their courage. In the weeks that followed, Mark found it hard to return to the water. What was once his peaceful retreat now carried a sense of dread. His videos continued, but they felt different. Behind his smile lingered a shadow, and his words carried a heavier weight. Chris, known for his chilling explorations of haunted locations, set out on a camping trip with his friends Benjamin and Jasko. The three were no strangers to the paranormal, but what they faced that night would prove far more terrifying than any ghost, as darkness settled over a thick forest, the perfect backdrop for one of their unsettling adventures. They set up camp. Soon after, the trio decided to split up and venture into the shadowy woods. Chris, always the thrill seeker, pulled out a spirit box in hopes of reaching the other side. At first, the forest was unnervingly quiet until something happened.
This is creepy because we're just going farther and farther in the woods, and there's nothing around us right now. It sounds like someone's walking around in the snow. And again, I'm a realist too. Like, there could actually be an animal nearby. Animal could be in like a little hole. Whatever it is likes to hang out in here, clearly. Like, look at all that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you?
Agonizing.
That is agonizing. It's agonizingly scary. Did you just tap on that tree? Something out here is trying to scare me. This forest is too much. Like, for real.
Soft footsteps began to sound around Chris, though no one was in sight. Feeling unsettled, he made his way back to the campsite, where he regrouped with Benjamin and Jasko by the car.
I hope that things go smooth for the rest of the night, because I don't know how much more of this craziness I can take.
What was that?
You guys good? I don't know what I'm doing. My light is all messed up.
Something's coming.
What?
Something's coming.
Where?
Like a vehicle or something. What if it's that same vehicle from earlier?
It might be.
Hold on.
Like, you actually think there's a vehicle coming right now?
Listen here.
Oh, I see lights. Dude, cut your light. Cut your lights right now. You guys good? I don't know what I'm doing. My light is all messed up.
Something's coming.
What?
Something's coming.
Where?
Like a vehicle or something. What if it's that same vehicle from earlier?
It might be.
Hold on.
Like, you actually think there's a vehicle coming right now?
Listen here.
Oh, I see lights. Dude, cut your light. Cut your lights right now. Look at, there's a light up there.
Hey, is that a car?
I literally see lights coming at us. Look at that. We're all lit up. I'm pretty much up. You guys see those lights up there? Yo, they're shining a light around.
Wait, what?
They're shining a light around. Look. What was that?
Are they still at the campsite?
I don't know. I can't tell. Whoa. Are we seeing lights or are we just seeing the fire? Because I'm pretty sure I saw like a flashlight shining around, but I could be wrong.
No, I saw something too.
There's only lights right there.
Get down.
Yo, it's right there. Look at. Oh. I don't know. There's more than one.
What?
Just stay down. Just stay down.
Dude, they're driving really slow.
Oh, yo.
They stopped at our campsite.
What are they doing?
Ooh.
They just took off. Bro, what the hell was that?
Why did they stop at the campsite?
How many people do you think there were? Any good? Let's all stick together. This is so weird.
The low rumble of an engine broke the silence as a car pulled up near their campsite. The three friends froze, holding their breath and staying perfectly still. The vehicle lingered for a moment, its purpose unclear, before finally pulling away. Though they hadn't been discovered, the uneasy tension sank deep into their bones.
If they came from that way,
What was that other light?
someone came from that way and was like walking around our campsite with flashlights. Did they pick them up?
They might have. Maybe there actually was somebody out here. I don't see anybody. I think we're okay. Dude.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Because here's the thing. If someone's out here doing like a little campsite thing, why would you show up with lights outside of your windows, like pointing them and stuff?
Doesn't make any sense. Like they were just like shining, like I don't know if they were gonna try to take some stuff. So they pointed their lights at us. It was really weird. I just have a weird feeling.
I'm just curious about what we saw initially, because there was noises and people from both
Before
directions.
that vehicle came,
Yeah,
right?
before they came.
I saw a light moving around, without a doubt.
Just when they begin to feel safe, they suddenly find themselves facing a life-threatening situation.
Like, I'm almost nervous to go down there now. So I just don't know. Let's get out of here, dude. Seriously, alright, let's get out of here. Those are gunshots, too. I'm just packing anything up, dude. This is broken. I can't close your case.
Hurry.
Go. Get in the truck. Go. That ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
They were trying to scare us.
That was so close to us, too.
They were trying to
scare us? That's why I just don't understand.
But they were definitely trying to scare us. I could say that with 100% certainty.
You're trying to cover stuff, so just be careful. We have to like pull over down here. I want to get somewhere safe.
Gunfire erupts, echoing through the forest. Was it meant as a warning? Pure coincidence? Or had someone or something been watching them the entire time? And perhaps most unsettling of all, who was firing those shots? And were they the true threat compared to whatever else might be hiding in the woods? Roasini, a paranormal YouTuber, ventured into Cannock Chase Forest with her friends Chris and CB, known for reports of strange sightings, including pigmen, children, black-eyed kids, and UFOs. They set up camp after nightfall, and soon unsettling sounds began to echo through the trees.
What was that? No, I just heard another noise over there.
I need some nicotine. Is anyone going to give me a light? I need a light.
Probably by your bonfire that you created.
I know, I'm not going back there.
So yeah, once it goes a bit quieter with the traffic and that, we'll like get the spirit box out. So, no, I'm sorry, that's deep rumbling noise. That can't be anything normal that I keep hearing.
As the traffic faded, they thought about heading further into the forest to investigate, but the noises continued, definitely not coming from the road. They chose to take a walk to find the source, and soon, the situation grew even more terrifying.
Holy crap, look at that. Jesus. What was that? Did you hear that noise then? Things moving all around us. Oh, what?
I don't know, it's a mountain bike trail thing.
I've just heard like what sounded like a stone being thrown to the left and then the right of me. Something to the right.
Voices, footsteps, and eerie moans seemed to trail them. Terrified, they hurried back to their camp, only to find that the unsettling sounds hadn't ceased.
What was that as a conversation was going on?
Really?
Yeah.
I can hear her talking.
Get a case and meet her out.
Surely there won't be people about now.
No. But I don't particularly want to be.
I'll just turn this on.
That was scary though.
Yeah, just keep hearing things all the time. It made me jump out my skin when I heard something behind.
The icy night left them restless and unable to sleep. By morning, they departed exhausted, shaken, and certain that something was amiss in Cannock Chase Forest. Mo Sargi, the creator of the YouTube channel Mo Sari, is known for his fearless explorations of haunted and abandoned sites, delivering raw, immersive content from places most people wouldn't dare to go. One night, he and his friends, CJ and Sunny, encountered a far more personal and frightening mystery. While at CJ's house, unusual events kept occurring. The doorbell rang by itself. CJ's car alarm went off for no reason, and they discovered a disturbing note on the car that read, "You're not welcome here," marked with a circle and an X.
Somebody outside, grab your camera, quick.
Yeah, I got.
Guys, we've been having some problems with an intruder to CJ's house. Dude, your alarm was just going off. You didn't hear it?
No. We were watching Netflix. But we weren't filming.
It sounded like it was a Yukon. Where is the Yukon? Dude. What?
Is that dude?
That's another letter. You're not welcome here. What the?
You gotta me. Look at this bull spelling.
That's the same person that wrote the last one. Right. Let's go back inside. Go back inside. Grab it. Grab the note. This is a very weird way to start off a video, but all night tonight we've had the doorbells ringing, the alarms going off, and the car alarm just went off right now while the guys were just watching Netflix over here. We got this letter just now. You're not welcome here. What the f***? Bro, that's the same. Here, take that for a sec. That's the same as the last letter. Where is it?
39.02055.
Dude.
Latitude is that what it looks like.
That is longitude, latitude. All will be answered. Look, that's the same circle. Look at the back.
Spelling.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This wasn't the first occurrence. Mo immediately recognized the handwriting from a death threat left on CJ's truck 2 months earlier. The notes appeared to be escalating, and this latest one included GPS coordinates pointing to a location 3 hours away. Despite the obvious danger and clear warning signs, Mo and his friends, fueled by a mix of curiosity and a desire to confront their stalker, chose to undertake the risky journey.
Guess what? Guess where this location is, bro?
What?
3 hours away from here.
For real?
I just looked up the longitude and the latitude of the location, and this place is 3 hours away from here. We should go. Okay, we got nothing to do today. Let's go.
It's a damn trap, in my opinion.
Dude, somebody has been leaving us notes on your car. They're trespassing, first of all, and they're threatening my life. Because look, last time, you're not welcome in Delaware. The day I showed up in Delaware, they left me this. You're not welcome in Delaware. We will you. Somebody's trying to me. And now in the same spelling, all will be answered, pointing up that, and then there's this. I don't know what the hell this is. A circle with an X. What are these guys, X-Men? I say we go to the coordinates, bro. You guys want to go?
Hell, dude. I mean,
I said we go.
Really, because I think it's a damn trap.
What if somebody's trying to prank us? What if it's a friend trying to prank us? We should actually go.
What kind of damn friend would try to?
Listen, it says all will be answered. Why are we talking about it?
Exactly. What are they going to answer?
The questions.
Exactly. Let's go. Let's go.
I think you guys are absolutely nuts.
We are nuts, but I'm insane. We are sergeants. Welcome to Mo Sargy's life. Guys, this is our life. We go through hard like this to keep you guys entertained and to give you guys epic videos. Right now, I'm telling you, I'm motivated, bro. Let's go. Look, he's already packing. I know you want to go. I know you want to go. Let's go. We got the muscle, boy. It's late o'clock right now. That's what time it is. It's late o'clock, but we're going to go into the middle of nowhere, 3 hours away from here, towards those coordinates. You know where those coordinates we're going to, right? It's a forest. Bro, this is exciting, though. Like,
yeah, it's exciting. And it's
somebody threatening to give us longitude and latitude. Where does that happen, bro? Where does that happen?
I mean, that's like precise. It's not like...
They packed their gear, fully aware they might be walking into a deadly trap. After a grueling 3-hour drive, the coordinates brought them to a dense, dark forest where the thick canopy completely blocked out the sky.
For a good couple of hours, trying to get to the coordinates that were given to us on the paper, and it's led us to this deep, dark forest. I kid you not.
The forest's eerie silence was occasionally pierced by strange noises, and soon they discovered another chilling note, identical to the previous ones.
Well, I'm not so sure if that's like the person who says this note.
Dude, it's the same note with the same markings on it.
As they ventured further into the dense, dark forest, their nerves were on edge. Mo noticed a black figure slipping through the trees and stumbled upon an isolated chair, an eerie indication that they were not alone.
I don't know, but I just seen somebody come this way. There's a chair here. Dude, I swear to God. What the? Off camera, I seen somebody run this way. It was a black figure. I couldn't tell what it was. It was a black figure. Could be an animal.
Flashing lights flickered on and off in the distance, while the unsettling sound of something moving at an unnervingly fast pace echoed all around them.
Just seen a flashlight down that way. I seen it blink a couple times, and now it's completely gone. Dude, I seen something. Come over here, quick, 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 quick. Look, look. There's a light down that way.
There's a light.
There's a flashlight down that way.
Should we turn our light off? Turn our light off last.
Turn your light off. Let's see if we can see it off in the distance.
Oh, there it is.
It's moving.
What the hell, dude?
Dude, it's traveling.
But the thing is, they don't know like when we were gonna come.
Okay, but the thing is, something literally just ran by us.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it was an animal. Something just ran by us at a super fast rate, bro. I seen it. I seen it. It was black.
For real.
Guys, the coordinates are telling me.
Then they came across it, a crude X on the ground, carefully made from sticks and branches. It marked the exact spot from the coordinates, confirming their worst fears. It was a trap.
Dude, what is that?
What? What, man? What?
This is not nature made.
What the is that?
What is that? There's like a, I don't know.
Is that like some kind of devil worshiping stuff or something?
Could be here. Let me get some high ground. It's like a circle with an X in the middle of it.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. So hold up, let me check. Let me check the coordinates and see how far we need to keep going.
That's got me creeped out. I feel like we're being watched right now.
I'm speechless. I don't know what.
What?
Okay, I'm observing right now.
Why?
The coordinates are literally for here.
Well, I mean, I don't quite understand.
The coordinates brought us here.
What?
This is a booby trap.
Oh.
Someone led us here, and the booby trap, or they want this to be a booby trap. Somebody's literally watching us here right now. I kid you not. Somebody led us to the X here.
It became unmistakably clear that someone was watching them, turning the situation into a terrifying game of cat and mouse where they were the hunted.
We're standing here with our lights on, and whoever's there is in the dark, and they're watching us right now.
Oh, stupid.
No, that's a cool stick. Oh, that just escalated.
Adding to the fear, Mo's dad called to reveal he had received an email containing a death threat against Mo, featuring the same X symbol.
Are you serious? Dude, somebody just called my dad. Is my camera even rolling? Somebody just called my dad, sent him an email, said your son's gonna. He had the X. Calling me, worried about this. Look, he just called me yet again. This is getting out of hand, bro. We're trying to see if we can find it.
Determined to track their tormentor, the group chose to split up, a decision that quickly descended into chaos. Alone, Mo suddenly screamed after coming face to face with a terrifying white mask-like face that appeared and vanished in the darkness.
Oh.
What?
Dude,
What?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I seen the crazy's face.
What?
I seen the crazy's face in the distance. All the way down there.
Oh, are you for real? What did it look like, dude?
It was the scariest thing I've seen in my entire life. You guys are scared. I was trying to have a talk with my fans here. Bro, I seen a glimmer of a face. It was like a white face. It was like a white mask of some sort.
Oh, that's even, it makes me feel real.
It was actually down that way. I don't ever scream like that unless there was something actually like creepy and scary in front of me.
Yeah, that's what creepy.
And it was like a face. It just out in front of me and it just disappeared into the darkness. It was like one of those dreams where something is continuous and it just pulls back into the darkness.
Panic set in, amplified by disembodied whistling, the sound of dogs barking closer, and the chilling echo of what seemed like a gunshot through the trees.
There are dogs approaching on our location. You sure that wasn't you?
Yeah, I'm positive it wasn't me. I'm positive it wasn't me. Yo!
Maybe it's a demon, bro. I swear. I seen a demon's face. I can swear. Is that a... Sounds like... Dude, somebody's firing at us from...
Amid the escalating terror, they realized CJ had gone missing.
The moon right there. Where's CJ? CJ is missing. My lights on. CJ is legit missing. Maybe he didn't walk off. Maybe something got him. We're being chased by somebody. Maybe something got CJ. I'm gonna try to call him. His phone is just ringing, bro.
Their only choice was to make a frantic dash for the car during their escape. They glimpsed their stalker one final time, a dark figure lurking in the shadows, proving their nightmare was real.
I think I got that on camera. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. Go, go, go. Back to the car. Oh, CJ, get up. Come on, go. Come on, Sonny, come on, run. Unlock the door. Get in. Unlock the door, CJ. Door, bro, door. Inside. Get inside, go, drive right now. Drive, hurry. I can't get in. Get in, Sonny. Close the door. Dude, go. Go. Just go. Hold. Turn around quick. Get us the hell out of here.
Although Mosargi and his friends barely escaped with their lives, the identity and motives of their tormentor remained disturbingly unknown. Was it just a cruel prank or something far more sinister? A game meant to frighten and possibly harm them? The spooky video is from Sort of Interesting, a channel that's all about simple wild camping and sneaky trips around the UK. The creator usually spends nights outdoors with just the bare minimum, soaking in the unpredictability of nature. On September 3rd, 2025, he pitched his bivy bag in some long grass with only the essentials. No cooking stuff, no extras, just listening to the drizzle and the forest around him.
Well, I couldn't have timed that worse. Well, my friends, so much for packing light so I could fetch the seat. So here's a super quick look at my setup with the light. Right, that's enough light. I don't know if you can tell, my friends, but it's actually very slightly drizzling.
Even though things seem calm, he stays on edge, aware of people walking nearby and the need to stay hidden. The quiet sets the scene for what's about to happen next.
I might be going absolutely mad here. I swear there's been like a firefly. I'm gonna shut up. I can hear... I think I can hear footsteps. I can't... I am keeping an extreme low profile right now. I think that the laser was coming from the far side of the trees, but I'm not 100%. I don't think it was actually aimed at me. I think it was just shining a laser for the sake of it. But it's certainly woken me up a little bit. But to be honest, it's been quiet for about 10 minutes now, so I'm not too worried. There's a dog in here! What the hell is
Hiding in his bivy bag, he starts hearing footsteps. A green laser slices through the trees, followed by a phone light shining straight at his shelter. He freezes for a moment, then yells, "There's a dog in here!" The intruder takes off right away, leaving the camper shaken but unharmed. Adrenaline rushing, he quickly checks around, worried that some of his stuff got messed with. He grabs what he needs, packs up his tiny setup in under 2 minutes, and sneaks off into the night. Later, he thinks about how having such a light, simple camp made it easy to get out fast. What started as a chill night in the woods had suddenly turned pretty creepy. Oliver, a YouTuber famous for his fly fishing videos, traveled to Yellowstone National Park in July 2022. After a long day of fishing, he looked for a place to sleep. Although camping outside designated areas is illegal, he parked his camper in a secluded spot by the river. As night fell, the peacefulness turned unsettling, and around 12:30 a.m., something unexpected occurred.
Hey, anyone's vehicle, Officer Tyler. You're here, man. How are you?
Coming, sir.
Hey, dude, sorry to bother you, man. It's a little late.
No worries.
Unfortunately, there's no camping in here. Are you the only one in the vehicle, brother?
It's just me, man.
All right, can you step out? You got a license on you, brother?
Dude, I'll have to get my wallet, man.
Been doing anything? You okay? Where
Yeah,
you from,
man,
brother?
just, actually out of Boise. Just doing some camping. I did not know it was illegal.
Yeah, dude, so unfortunately, you can't camp in Yellowstone at this place. You're gonna have to come in, brother, so you can get out.
No problem, man. I do apologize.
No, you're good. Let me see your ID, brother.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a ranger patrolling the area. Fortunately, Oliver received only a warning. Shaken by the encounter, he left, determined never to repeat that mistake. This intense video comes from Uncle Reggie, a US-based YouTube channel that mixes outdoor vlogging with a raw, personal style. His videos usually show first-time camping, hiking, and backpacking experiences, highlighting struggles, gear fails, and lessons learned. On June 26, 2025, he went on a spontaneous solo backpacking trip, which quickly turned into a night of exhaustion, broken gear, and eerie sounds in the dark that really tested him.
Flip-flops. I'm about to kick these boots off, get in this tent, and I'm gonna be fully transparent with y'all. This is my very first solo camping. That's not on my land anyway. And I camped on the land multiple times, but being literally miles in the woods by yourself is different. And they don't mention in the videos how like some of the sounds you hear you're not used to hearing. So me personally, I got my protection right up under my legs. I ain't taking no chances on nothing. So that's just me. And whenever I went and got some firewood a while ago, I didn't have it on me. And that was not a good feeling. So just for my comfort, I gotta have something close by, like within reach.
After a tough climb, Reggie made it to his campsite and reflected on the day's challenges. His backpack was overloaded, his sleeping bag too big for the trip, and his fire starter didn't work, leaving him frustrated and underprepared. Sitting by the small fire he finally managed to get going, he admitted that his first solo trip was way harder than he'd imagined.
You hear that? Never heard that before. But one thing I do know is animals don't like fire. So that is why I made sure I had a fire.
definitely getting closer. All I know, if something happens, it's gonna happen on camera. That's for sure.
As night fell, the forest felt restless. Strange noises echoed all around, getting eerily closer. His voice trembled as he admitted he'd never heard anything like this before. Sitting tensely by the fire, he kept a protective item close, trying to stay calm as the unsettling sounds continued.
But it's actually 10 o'clock. Whatever it is, it's getting closer. But we shall see. But that's gonna wrap it up for the night. I'm about to get in here and lay down. Did not get to edit no videos, so I'll catch y'all in the morning. Alright, let's get out of these clothes. Can somebody please help me figure out what that is?
The tension kept building until Reggie finally stopped filming, realizing he couldn't keep recording through the night. Alone and anxious, he relied on the fire for comfort as he tried to get through the long hours. By morning, he shared that he had stayed on the phone with someone just to feel safe enough to sleep. The experience was nerve-wracking, but it taught him some valuable lessons. The creepy video is from Adam Mark Explores, a channel all about checking out haunted and abandoned places. For this trip, Adam and his team went into a forest in Wales with a dark history and plenty of spooky stories. It was October 31st, 2024, in Wales, UK.
Oh, there was like a bit of a weird scream. Did you not hear it?
No. Jasmine, alright?
Did you hear like a scream, or was it you?
What, me?
There was like a...
I don't know.
As the group went deeper into the woods, the vibe got intense. A chilling scream rang out, and panic set in when one team member went missing for a moment. The tension shot up, setting the scene for what was about to happen next.
Do you know who hurt you? Did you know them?
You heard that, yeah?
Is that my car? Yeah.
Come towards our lights again and set off this light on the floor. This is how we can communicate with you.
Money.
Money.
Because of money?
Is that why you were hurt?
Is that why you were you try and touch this device again? To confirm.
Can you see us now?
Moments later, the team caught a creepy exhale nearby, like something was right behind them. Footsteps and noises to their right made it clear they weren't alone. Their devices lit up as they asked questions about murder and identity, and the name Colin came up, tied to blunt force trauma and whispers of dark energy around the site.
Are you aware of anything non-human that's in these woods? freaking me out.
Are there any other bodies that are undiscovered in these woods? Could you alert us somehow and let us know?
It's so nice to talk.
But we are just here to try and learn more about what happened. We don't come with any disrespect. What's that?
My heart's started racing a bit.
That's it.
Are you coming closer to us? Be curious, come and talk to us. Anyone's welcome to come and talk to us.
Dark energy everywhere.
Yeah.
Dark energy everywhere.
Foul.
Fell.
Fell. Is that how you hit your head? Were you pushed? That's how he died, wasn't it? It was like it wasn't like a stab or it was.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Am I feeling you then? Is that what I'm feeling?
Hello, my friend.
Can you tell us your name? A lot of people would like to know that info. Can you tell us what your name is? Can you tell us why you're here?
Eliminate.
Eliminate.
He literally was eliminated.
Can you tell us why?
Thing is that there's been two.
Harmony.
Harmony.
So who are we actually talking to? Is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. We
Is
know
it the
one of the names.
unidentified?
I've been here 200 years.
200 years.
The forest's vibe turned even darker. Spirit responses hinted that something was lurking nearby and mentioned a sinister figure that supposedly follows people. On edge, the team felt surrounded as strange noises echoed through the trees.
Knocked on a tree.
Yeah.
It was like full on like a wood knock.
Isn't that what they do for Bigfoot? Bang on trees.
Don't know, but that was a full on like knock on it on a tree like behind me.
If there's a spirit around us now.
May I touch you?
Yeah, you can actually. It's Halloween.
Yeah. If you're here with us now, you can feel free to touch any of us.
I'm alright with that tonight.
Among.
Among. Can you touch that green light? So if your name's Colin and you are still here, you're still among us like you just said.
Are you sus?
Can you touch one of these devices? Can you make a noise that's undeniably you?
Thank you so much for doing that. Try and get closer to it. Put your hand right over it.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Can you make it go to yellow? Just grab hold of it as hard as you can.
Because we do have a name for him.
Alright.
Good man.
So is it the other one that was? I can't remember his name. I need to get it up.
There's two people that are here. One's Colin. Maybe.
Recognize.
recognise.
Is Edward here with us? Edward Carthy? We found a house that we believe was abandoned, or is abandoned. Does what happened have any connection with the house?
Did you not hear that growl?
A loud knock on the wood broke the silence, a sound often linked to cryptid encounters. Shortly after, a creepy whistle echoed repeatedly through the forest. The investigators realized they were being watched from all around.
Let's put this down for a second, because it's every time you mention it that REM pod goes off.
That's the first time I've actually asked out about it though.
No, the first time you said the word skinwalker, that went off.
Yeah.
Then you said witch, then it went off. And then you said skinwalkers again and it's gone off.
Oh, I think we're onto something.
But we're in Wales, aren't we? Like
witches.
We just have
Spirits of
witches.
That's
We just
what
might have a different
skinwalkers are.
name for them. Different things, that's why.
Like, I'm not trying to discredit anyone that's seen them in America or wherever it is.
There you go. Don't believe them.
Is that you showing to me? Can you step away if it is? Okay.
Shape-shifting is a common feature in Welsh mythology where humans and animals can change forms.
Shapeshifter.
In America they call them skinwalkers, Wendigos. Here we just call them stories of the birth of Taliesin.
So we just call them
the sorceress.
Sorceress.
Caridian. Whoa, no, I can't even say that. No, there's some mad names there.
Same Welsh.
But shapeshifters are from the Celtic world.
I don't think that Polaroid will develop with lights around it, you know. You need like...
So anyone that wants to say there are no skinwalkers,
They're
no
just
they're
called
not.
shapeshifters.
We're just called different stuff. They're called shapeshifters here.
A shapeshifter's something to do with the witches
That's
of
so
the forest.
weird, though.
I literally just wrote shapeshifters in Wales. They're a common feature in Welsh mythology where humans and animals can change form. The Taliesin, they're called.
The Taliesin.
So is that how the guy then? Like, I know it's a bit far-fetched, but like, there's no evidence of anything, only that he's had a head trauma.
Yep.
No one's been arrested. There's nothing.
There's no victim really, just a skeleton.
Yeah, because it's been there for that long though.
No one knows his name, no one knows who he is, no one knew he was missing. He just popped up under this bloody tree where we literally stood. And every time we mention shapeshifters or witches or anything like that,
REM pod goes
the
off.
REM pod goes off. The Taliesin it's called in Wales.
Things got even crazier when their spirit box started picking up words like skinwalkers and witches, each one making their devices go haywire. Adam connected it to old Welsh folklore about shapeshifters and dark entities, which left the team pretty shaken. By the end of the night, they'd spent nearly 7 hours in the forest, catching screams, wood knocks, whistles, and spirit box responses that tied the place not just to violent history, but to ancient legends too. Before heading out, they asked for protection, hoping nothing would follow them home. The whole night just reinforced why this forest is known as one of Europe's creepiest haunted spots, full of restless spirits and dark folklore. A night alone in a dense banana plantation was meant to be just another thrilling outing for the creator of Man Dog Wild, but this time he went without his dogs.
Solo? No dogs? For a couple of reasons. Well, one reason, 2 fears. Snakes and spiders. And Yeti being the definition of zoomies combined with her obsession for hunting is far more likely to encounter something meaner than her. So for her safety, she's staying.
He set up camp, stayed quiet, and waited for night to come. But once darkness fell, the peace was shattered.
I hear that noise again. I hear something walking around again. Sounds like it's circling us. What is that? I'm gonna take a little walk around because it's gonna drive me mad if I stay laid down all night. Couldn't see anything. I had a little walk around, couldn't see nothing. As soon as I lay down again, I start hearing it again.
Simply sitting and listening to the noises was driving him insane. He decided to check things out, but when he lay back down, something happened.
So my shelter's just come down straight on my face. I was just about to drift off. I think I was drifting off. It's you. You. Lucky, huh? So somehow, Black has found me deep in his banana plantation. Okay. Looks like I'm sharing the hammock with Blackie tonight. Whew. That explains the movement. Okay, now I feel a little bit better now, actually, that I'm not alone with something walking around, and it was just Blackie. So, whew, a little bit.
It turned out to be his dog, Lucky, the very one he had left behind for safety, who had managed to track him deep into the plantation all the way from his van. The next morning, the biggest threat wasn't the spiders or snakes, but the countless ticks he had to remove. Truly, a trip he would never forget. In July 2022, Eric, the creator of Nomadic Fanatic, pulled into his reserved campsite anticipating a quiet getaway, but what awaited him was far from peaceful.
Rolled into my campsite and noticed that several of my things were moved, like my chair and my tripod, and people were setting up camp in my campsite. Be bad at confrontation, just so you guys know, but my tripod, that was where they're putting their tent and blocking me in, and then they got a four-wheeler and a cooler. Apparently they just had to camp right on top of me in my actual campsite here. Then in front of my RV, you got these three boys setting up their tent right in front of my RV also. So when I rolled in, I was a little frustrated at what I saw because they even had a vehicle kind of blocking the entrance into where my RV was at. But I got out of the car, and I think my exact words are, "Wow, you guys just had to just camp right on top of me where I'm camping in my personal site?" And they said, "Oh, it's too full everywhere else." I said, "Well, it got really full here. You moved my camping chair and my tripod, and you just set up camp in my camp." The really messed up part about it is I'm so bad at confrontations that I don't even know how to leave if I wanted to. Like, what would I do? How would I say it? Would I just not talk to him, hook up the car, and just pack up? It's okay, OB. A fun teaching moment for that family. Hey kids, if we get here late and people are already set up, just set up on top of them and make as much noise as possible, be as rude as possible, because that's what camping's all about.
Though Eric tried to put up with the group's disruptive antics, it soon felt like they were deliberately pushing his patience. Reaching his breaking point, he chose to leave before nightfall, uneasy about what their behavior might escalate to in the dark. The following day, news surfaced that one of the campers had been discovered dead at the base of a cliff. Stunned, Eric reflected that despite the frustration they caused, no one deserves such a tragic end, and he was grateful for his choice to leave when he did. The unsettling video is from Taking a Journey, a YouTube channel about van life, travel, and the daily grind on the road. In this episode, Ariana's day in Texas starts off normal, but takes a creepy turn. It's December 11th, 2024, in Texas, USA. After work, she gets back to her van and finds her gray water tank has leaked, flooding the floor and soaking her stuff.
So I just finished cleaning up. I bleached the floor 3 times, so I'm pretty sure it's clean, but it just doesn't feel clean enough. You know what I'm saying?
Frustrated and stressed, she spent hours cleaning, bleaching, and drying everything. By the time she finally sat down, she was wiped out, but relieved that the mess was finally handled.
Someone just came and knocked on my window and said I'm out here. And I always keep my my pocket, you know, on me. So I'm reaching back. I'm stunned because who is this? I don't see the person anymore. I don't even want to park here anymore. Yeah, I don't want to park here anymore. Okay. Yeah, so I think I might move. Give me a second, y'all. Let me turn this off. Let's go. I'm not.
Just as she was starting to relax, a sudden knock came at her van window, accompanied by a whispering voice. Startled, Ariana grabbed her pocket knife and scanned the area, but no one was there. Feeling shaken, she realized she couldn't stay, so she quickly started the van and drove off to a safer spot. Later that night, she reflected on the ordeal, noting that while van life gives freedom, it also carries risks, especially when you're alone. Kale Colston, a UK-based YouTuber famous for exploring abandoned places, came across something unsettling in a secluded woodland property. Inside, it felt as if time had stood still.
Like, storeroom? I don't know, because there's loads of paperwork in the corner.
It looks like, to me, a workroom. So there's all sorts of electronics everywhere. This guy obviously was a computer engineer.
Yeah.
Toothbrushes still sat on the sink, drawers were full, and electronics stacked neatly, everything left exactly as it was. The only known resident was a man named Ronald Lamorne, but what no one realized was that he might not have been alone.
Oh my god, that's melting my heart. Mini Marmite, and it's got bullets in it. What? Okay.
Alright, be careful with those.
I'm not going to touch those, because they are definitely not.
No.
They are not. Okay.
So.
Right. I'm going to leave them there. Yeah, he's definitely got a pistol. It's probably in this house. Okay. So, Marmite with a surprising twist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look what I've just spotted. His hearing aid. His hearing aid's left behind. Look.
Yes, that's creepy.
It doesn't get much closer and personal than that.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Literally something he would have used every single day his whole life on his persons, left behind. I've noticed a wig as well. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not sure if that would have been used. Like for a woman, like actually worn every day. I don't think that's a costume wig. That looks a little bit... No, it actually feels quite good condition. Maybe this woman did wear this then. I'm assuming he had a wife, because we've got very feminine touches. We've got some flowers, little bird on its perch, jewellery as well. So I think there would have been a woman here living once upon a time. Right, so this is the bedroom, and it is definitely confirmed 100% he definitely had a missus. So we've got a female handbag there. Oh wow, look at the coat, babe, in the wardrobe. That royal blue. Whoa. Yeah, that is absolutely stunning. And yeah, look at the beauty, the vanity mirror. Gosh, that's heavy. There's no date or anything on it. It's got no branding, but yeah. So he would have had a wife at one point living here. See, it's just a shame. I don't know what happened to these people. I don't know if they, or if they, I don't know, if they just packed up and left. If they even got evicted, there's no story.
They discovered hearing aids, dentures, a woman's wig, and even bullets hidden in a Marmite jar. Feminine clothing and jewelry hinted that he hadn't been living there alone. Strangely, there was no explanation for their sudden disappearance. The explorers were left with an overwhelming sense that something had gone terribly wrong, though the cause remains unknown. A YouTuber, usually recognized for his lighthearted solo adventures, embarked on a trip with a friend, but this journey turned out to be far less calm than his usual outings.
Freaking crazy. So this morning, it was like 5:30 or 6 in the morning. I was sleeping and I felt the camper shake, and we're supposed to have a friend driving by on the highway right out here. And I thought it was my friend messing with me, trying to get in the camper and all that, and I just ignored him. I just didn't want to, I was sleeping. And all of a sudden I heard Max yelling outside, like, "Hey man, what are you doing? Get off there!" Like just screaming at him and like threatening the guy. And the guy was crazy. He had freaking socks on. He had no shoes, looked all messed up. And the dude was trying to break into this camper while I was sleeping in it. And I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Like I have no idea where he walked from, Like I have no idea at all. And turns out he had broken into Max's truck. He was sitting in the front seat. The front seat's all soaked. There's blood all over the floor. He started opening up Max's chips and stuff and eating his chips. And then he climbed in the porch and was trying to get in here. So anyway, Max and I kicked him out of here, and he walked up to the road and was trying to break into a school bus. There's a school bus going to pick kids up right up there on the highway, and the school bus is chilling right up there, and the dude was trying to break in. So the school bus guy called the cops. And so this is crazy. Some guy tried to break into my camper, and the cops are here now, obviously, and the cops just grabbed him.
Even after the terrifying encounter, he still enjoyed the trip and kept pursuing his camping adventures, though he admitted that next time he'd come better prepared. One night, YouTuber Chamos headed out with a friend to check out a spooky old house deep in the woods. As they got closer, something strange appeared.
Na casa, pô, direita. Aqui. Na casa, homem. Oh, meu Deus, é ela, Chamus. O quê? É, cara. É ela, velho. Deixa eu ver. Ô, velho, tem uma sombra lá, velho. Espera aí, daqui a câmera, daqui. Cara. Daqui a câmera. Não.
They got out of the car to take a closer look, but the nearer they approached, the more terrifying it became.
Oi. Ô, Chamus, não vai, velho. Não vai lá, velho. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Chamus. Sai daí, cara. Ô, Chamus. Chamus, não vai, Chamus. Ei. Ô, meu Deus, cara.
When they zoomed in with the camera, it appeared even more inhuman. Later, while making their way back through the forest, they saw it again. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and whatever it was didn't seem of this world. All they knew was they had to get out quickly. The footage comes from Trent the Traveler, a YouTube channel that mixes van life content with mobile gaming. Trent films his solo trips across the United States, camping in beautiful, sometimes downright unsettling places, while also showing how he passes the time on the road. Yet, not every night in the wilderness goes smoothly. On December 10th, 2021, while camping alone in a national forest, Trent hoped for a quiet evening. With his dog alongside him, he went through the usual routine, collecting wood and building a fire beside his van. But as daylight faded and night closed in, an overwhelming sense of unease began to take hold.
And now I am amongst the darkness of this forest, all alone, trying to gather some firewood. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's kind of spooky. You start hearing noises. If you listen for too long, you start seeing things move. You stare for too long, and you might be asking, why am I walking so far away from my campsite right now? Well, that is because earlier when I was walking around, I found a bundle of wood, like thick boys, that would be great to burn throughout the night. Gosh, I feel like I'm playing the Blair Witch right now. Like we're in the Blair Witch and we're gonna find some effigies in the trees. Bullet! Come on, boy. Come on, Bullet. Bullet! Come on. I hope I can find my way back to the campsite. What is that? Okay, that looks weird. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Why is there a random recliner in the middle of the woods? Okay, there was just a weird humming that I heard.
While gathering firewood, Trent admits he feels uneasy after hearing strange noises. As he heads to a spot he'd noticed earlier, he comes across something bizarre, a worn-out recliner sitting alone in the middle of the forest. No trail leads to it, and there's no clear reason for it to be there.
I think that's a plane. Oh, it is. It's a plane. All right, Mr. Reclining chair, you look comfy, but I think I'll sit in you some other time. I'm gonna go continue fighting some wood. Nice meeting you. See you later. Aha! Look at what we got here. Dude, this is it. Now the question is, with both of my hands full, how do I get the wood to my campsite? Okay, we're gonna have to do this all weird and stuff. God dang it. I was gone for too long and the fire went out. Frick! Billy, you did a horrible job at keeping the fire going for us. I blame this on you. Okay, there we go. Now we got a good fire going again. You know, believe it or not, but building and maintaining a good fire is a lot harder than you think. And there's a metaphor there, somewhere. You just gotta look deeper. Okay, the fire is roaring finally. It's nice. I'm nice and cozy right now. You know, a lot of people ask me, do I ever get spooked or creeped out when I'm camping by myself in the middle of nowhere like this? And the answer to that is abso-freaking-lutely. You know, when you're by yourself in situations like this and you start settling down for the night and the sun goes down and the forest gets quiet again, things get really spooky really quickly. Especially like when you start turning out your lights, getting ready for bed. It's almost like, yeah, the forest gets quiet at night, but like the spooky parts of the forest get louder for you. Dude, there's so many times when I genuinely feel like there's someone walking around my van in the middle of the night. There was actually one instance where I was like fearing for my life. I was in the middle of the desert of Nevada at this hot spring, and the nearest town was like an hour and a half away, and I had this hot spring all to myself. It was in the middle of the desert, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful landscape. And I had that place to myself for like a week, and I stayed there day and night, just hanging out at the hot spring. During the day, I mean, it was awesome, it was beautiful, but at night, it was like weirdly spooky, because you would think, you know, a desert's really not that spooky because it's a freaking desert. But I don't know, man. At night, it was just pitch black except for the stars in the sky. I don't remember the moon being out at all, so when you stepped outside, you could see the silhouette of the mountains and the stars, but you couldn't see in front of you. You couldn't see your hands. Like, it was that dark outside. But there was one particular night where I had shut up my van and I'm getting ready for bed. I'm all cozy in my bed. It's kind of chilly and it's all quiet and I'm just about to go to sleep. And then all of a sudden I hear something rustling and tussling right outside my van. And I got freaked out because on the way to this hot spring, I was listening to this podcast called The Black Tapes. Highly recommend it if you like paranormal, spooky stuff. So I was listening to that podcast on the way to the hot spring, so I was already on edge at this point. And when I heard that rustling and tussling out there, I immediately thought, holy shit, it's about to, they're about to slaughter me and I can't get help because the nearest hospital is an hour and a half away, and you know, your mind just starts wandering. And I hear it, whatever it is, I hear it circling around my van. Like literally it sounds like this. And I'm like, what the frick? There's someone outside.
Hearing footsteps or movement outside your van while camping is one of the most unsettling experiences, especially when you're isolated in the middle of nowhere, where no one should be around.
I'm literally thinking like all the worst possible scenarios that could happen from this. And then it gets quiet and the rustling and tussling stops. And it was like a horror movie. It was like, okay, something's about to happen. I don't know what it is, but I'm on edge. I'm not ready for it. Whatever it is, something's about to happen and I'm freaking spooked. And it stays quiet for a second and I'm like, okay, they didn't walk away, whatever it was, because I didn't hear them walk away. The steps just stopped. So immediately I thought, you know, what if they're staring at me through the freaking windows and I have no idea? Because if you look through this window right here, that's behind me, as you can tell, you can't see out at night, but people outside can see in at night, which is really freaking creepy. And I kept imagining a face just pressing up against the window, looking at me, laying in bed, and that just gave me chills down my spine. And it's still quiet, I don't hear anything, and then all of a sudden, there was a freaking donkey outside my van, literally right outside where my bed was, just hee-hawing at my van for some reason, and it scared the crap out of me, but I couldn't help myself but just laugh at the situation because I was genuinely scared that I was about to get in the middle of this desert, but it's just this cute little wandering stray donkey coming to say hi. But yeah, that was the moment I realized that there are wild donkeys in the desert of Nevada. Fun fact, if you didn't know. But yeah, it gets spooky at night, man. Being by yourself, you start thinking about like the worst possible scenarios. You start hearing things that aren't there. You start seeing things that aren't there. Like even right now, if I looked deep into these woods, like I can see like a silhouette of a person if I really wanted to. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that though. I don't really want to see a silhouette of a person right now. I'm kind of, I'll do that some other time. Not right now.
Terrifying. Thankfully, it ended up being an animal, not a person. The incident shows how our imagination can turn fear into the worst part of the experience. The unnerving video originates from Brendan Explores, a YouTube channel focused on abandoned locations, stealth camping, and remote wilderness adventures. On March 18th, 2024, Brendan embarks on a stealth camping trip near a quiet lake, probably Lake Burnley, aiming to spend the night unnoticed, capture his experience on camera, and depart by morning. Yet, as the night unfolds, events take a surprising and disturbing turn.
On this beautiful hillside park up, I don't even remember what the hill's called now, but maybe you can see some of the lights in the distance there. We've got a couple of cars rolling past from time to time, but nothing that's going to be concerning us too much. I think get the bed set up and get ready for bed, I think. And then we'll be off to go and explore more of the Peak District and other places in and around the Peak District tomorrow. We're not going to be cooking tomorrow. We're going to be sampling some of the local delights that the Peak District has to offer. I'm going to grab a light breakfast in Ashbourne, I think that's the name of it, and then I think we'll finish the day up in a place called Uttoxeter to have a nice meal before we part ways. But that's tomorrow, so make sure you stick around for next week's video. But from this little park up, on top of the hillside, is that a car up there? No. Unless anything else more incredibly exciting happens, I guess I will see you next week. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'm going to do the final clean-up and get my head down for the night. I'll see you in the next video.
Brendan wraps up his evening, reflecting on the plans for the next day, and signing off from his vlog, or so he believes. What follows, however, turns out to be far from a calm and restful night.
Someone was just outside. You alright, mate?
Yeah. And there's a car. Did you have it as well?
Yeah.
Like a.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at you, mate. A car pissing about up there. It must have been. They were by the van. I don't know what he's doing up there. He's the one.
Hang on.
Worrying me a little bit.
Yeah, hang on.
Well, he's got something to say.
What time is it?
Stay away from my van.
Honestly, when I heard that car go past, What were they doing?
I don't know, but we've got somebody up there who's got a big spotlight on. he's our problem. Because he's just driving backwards and forwards. If you look, he's definitely got a light on there. He's sitting up there. Is there someone up there?
That scared the living daylights out of me.
Well, I just banged my roof, I did then.
Jesus. So what are they playing at up there then?
Is that light up there?
It's just stalking us.
It's if it's sitting up there with the headlights on. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. Are you?
Yeah, like whether it's a vehicle or not. Well, it's definitely a vehicle because I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. It was a little like Ford Connect van.
Well, why is he just stood there or sat there like stalking?
Mate. If you're lucky, if you stand here, right, you can just see one line. If I move to it looks like there's two.
Honestly, that noise.
Here he is.
That Land Rover.
Yeah. Right.
They're playing music as well.
Okay, they saw me. I saw them. See you now. What I will say is we're here, right?
Yeah.
Look at the distance between the farm, right? That's a fair old way, that is.
Yeah.
And it's round a bend as well, so we're looking at it from here. The light's gone off. Right.
So what would that light have been then?
That would have been a vehicle, mate. I've got to be honest, like, because that farm's quite a way away. Now, we've had another vehicle. Look, mate, look at the time, what time it is, right? You're not going to just get anybody coming down here, are you? There's only another option of doing this, Brendan. Is the drone.
Apologies if you guys can't really see much because of how dark it is, but...
In the middle of the night, Brendan and his friend are abruptly awakened by tapping on their vans as if someone is lurking nearby. When they step outside cautiously, they notice a car parked down the road, its headlights locked on them. The unsettling realization hits. They are being watched. In an attempt to get a clearer view of the situation, they launch a drone.
Only something or someone at the brow of that hill. Look with your naked eye at the top of that hill.
Yeah. See, it's picking up something.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, it's a fire. Look at the heat off. Look at the glow off it.
What the hell are they doing setting fires at this time of night?
It was quite a big fire, that was, because it showed up, didn't it?
Car's gone past twice.
Yeah. What, so we have two vehicles.
Yeah.
Past, but
what did you say? One was a van?
One was a van, definitely a little van.
Yeah.
And the other was...
Land Rover.
Yeah, that Land Rover.
So, conclusion in a nutshell is that we're going to carry on staying here. We're going to kind of disregard that a little bit. At least we know what the initial sound was that sounded, well, quite honestly, horrific in the middle of the night. But as Steve said, it would have been a lot better if whoever that was, whether it be farmer or friend or foe, whatever it was, at least if they'd have stopped and just said something, because we were outside the vehicles. It might have just given us a bit more of an inkling of what their intention was, but try and settle in again for the second time tonight.
Good night, mate.
All right, mate. Just give me a shout if you need me.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, if there's anything going on, just hit the horn, all right?
Yeah, all right, mate.
That's the best way of dealing with that.
All right, I'll see you in the morning. Right. Well, I'll see you in a few hours. I'm going to get into bed. Get it nice and warm in here again. It's 5 degrees in here right now. And try and get some sleep. Although I'm not holding out too many hopes with what's just happened, but hey, wish me luck. If I don't bring you back for the remainder of this video, I've been successful in getting a good night.
By the time the drone is airborne, the mysterious vehicle has vanished, leaving no trace of its presence. Brendan speculates it could have been a curious farmer or someone surveying the area, but the striking detail is how quickly it disappeared the moment it realized it had been seen. This sudden vanishing act raises the question: was it just an innocent passerby or someone with darker intentions? Viewers are invited to share their thoughts in the comments. On the evening of November 6, 2021 in Oklahoma, solo camper Lady Bugout set out for a peaceful night by a scenic lake. She parked her mobile cabin among the pines, enjoying the quiet forest. But her calm evening turned terrifying when tornado warning sirens suddenly pierced the darkness.
This is gonna be awesome night. I'm here for a couple nights, heading up north again. It's cooler by the lake here. I'm in Oklahoma, and just wanted to show you guys what I get to enjoy for the next couple days. If I could park right up inside something like this, it's my favorite. I love when pine creates this little bed and no brush, but it's very soft. I would make this the spot for my little cabin in the woods. I'm so grateful for days like this, the wind, the trees, the wind through the trees. Nothing invigorates me more or refreshes me more than to have days like this. So I'm very, very thankful. Out here, it's crazy windy. It said that the wind would pick up. It'll be a nice sleeping weather. I love when the wind is howling a little bit through the trees. Such a beautiful, beautiful sound. So while the wind is howling outside,
she parks by the lake, savoring the solitude as the wind rustles through the trees and nearby tent campers settle in. Everything feels perfect until the unexpected occurs.
there's a tornado warning. So there was a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning issued just a minute ago. And so I am not sure what to do in this situation, actually. I thought that somebody would come around. The tent campers hightailed it out of here in the motorcycle. And so I am just going to go to a spot that I'm not so open because I'm very much in the open. I just feel a little bit here. I want myself. So there's little lights that you see in the distance there. That is the bathroom shelter. I was outside of a clearing of trees that was near the water, which was a beautiful place to be, but I literally was the only thing out in this clearing, and it did not feel safe. So I wanted to get to a place where I felt a little more sheltered, and now I feel fine. But that was, if you want to talk about what was the scariest I've ever been in my van, was this right now.
Tornado sirens blare, waking her with a racing heart as she sees nearby campers hurriedly evacuating. Alone in the open clearing, she rushes to a concrete bathroom shelter, secures her camper, and prepares for the storm. The howling wind and driving rain amplify her fear, and when the storm finally subsides, she is left with a vivid reminder of how quickly peaceful nature can turn chaotic. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.